We the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? ATL show coming live. We about the world. Know that we a show. We got ATL Legacy, the podcast. On God, we taking over with the ATL show.
Naya, what?
The ATL show's on. Duh. Get out! Get out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL, they're back!
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T7, Legacy!
They did.
They're back! They're the best! Let's get it! Season 2!
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. Y'all, and there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever cast, just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes with 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking over hills and places. Full of feeling foggy, I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against me, must be you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is true. This the message, hope it leave you from me rappers. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Just-in-time accessories. We definitely have the bling and everything in between. Just-in-time accessories. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. You can find Tayama on Instagram at Tayama01 or Facebook Tayama Copeland or 954-873-6659 or justintimeaccessories@gmail.com or the website justintimeaccessories.com. Everything is only $5. All jewelry is nickel and lead free. You can find Tayama live on her page, Tayama Copeland. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out.
Make sure you go over to Goalie.com and get your Goalie gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoalieGummies.com, make sure you use the ATL as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goalie.
D. Lowe's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public, serving the Dallas area. You can call 214-962-8275 or you can call the office at 682-200-9345. If you have any other inquiries, you can email dlownotaryservice1@gmail.com. Once again, that's D. Lowe's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public. Any notary duties that you need done, he will be able to get it done. D-Lo's Notary Service. Check it out.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to the Anthony Brown Show. I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown. I'm your hostess with the mostest, and I'm joined tonight by my sister, the very beautiful Miss Tayama Sweetness.
Hello, world.
Hey, Tyson, Mama.
Hey, boo.
How's it
Hey,
going?
boo.
And I'm also joined by my brother from another mother, none other than Mr. Legacy, Mr. Ray.
ATL.
And of course, I'm joined by the extended family all the way from Texas, Mr. D-Lo from D-Lo Productions and D-Lo Notary Services.
Hey, everybody, what's good? ATL, ho.
I haven't seen in a long time, Miss Gypsy Cake.
Blessings, everyone.
Hey.
Hey, Miss Gypsy Cake. How's everybody doing this evening?
Excellent.
So glad to be in the numbers one more time.
Just one.
There you go.
Oh, sometimes I just get so full. I just have to hold myself.
That's it. Let's see who we got joining us tonight.
I'm not playing with y'all.
Jeanette
They're
Brown
gonna mystery lady.
Jeanette Brown says hi.
Danisha says hey y'all. And of course she says hey Legacy. Danisha, we ain't gonna start that shit tonight. And then of course we have our number 2 fan, Kamal Akbar.
Kamal says the just-in-time accessories offer any product from me and Tayama.
They do, Kamal.
They do, Kamal.
Tayama, can you hear us?
Do you hear us, Tayama?
Maybe she don't hear anybody.
Yeah, we don't hear her either.
Oh, you can't hear. I was still muted.
Okay, yeah, Kamal was asking you.
I was talking to you.
Kamal said the just-in-time
world.
Kamal says the just-in-time accessories that offer any product for men.
They do.
Don't be over there judging me, Legacy. Hey, come on. Hey, Danisha.
Danisha said, okay, I'm just saying Legacy.
Okay, don't get put out and put in time out, Miss Danisha.
Get in trouble again like you did last show.
Okay. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Miss Sophia.
Miss Naya and Tyson is ATL family and number 1 fans. Danisha is my number 1 fan.
What about Tina Mo?
You forgot your daughter say she's part owner.
What about Tina Mo?
Yes, her and Tyson have share in the business. They tell everybody, they run the shit. Tina Mo is 8. So Tina Mo is definitely an ATL whole number 1 fan.
I tried to warn him. He trying to get in trouble already. We ain't even been on 2 minutes.
No. Remedy said no, she a number 2 fan. Don't play.
Okay. Everybody's trying to
Okay. So yeah, where's my best friend though?
I don't know. I ain't talked to Savage since Sunday.
Has anyone heard from him?
Nah.
I said,
But I'm already getting voted off the island as best friend, child. Tyson
How
won't
was
be
that?
I be all type of busy. See, I'm asking you about my bestie.
Okay. Wow.
Please support the show. Cash App, Smell Good for Less. PayPal, the Anthony Brown Show at Gmail. $3, $5, $10, whatever you want to give. Please support the show. Kamal said, I asked because a great bit of my mother's fat and Father's Day gifts will be coming just from just in time and Smell Good for Less.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it.
Somebody get this nigga somebody get Aki some toilet paper already. Boy, this got to be the most Charlie Brown nosing person I ever met in my life.
Don't forget Exotic Oil Masters. Visit us online at www.exoticoilmasters.com. Valentine's Day, birthdays, and Christmas, but Valentine's is coming up. ExoticOilMasters.com.
Yes, indeed. Listen, we have a question and a statement or a statement of the day.
The question of the day is, why do we body shame each other and even ourselves?
And the reason this question came up is because the young lady who Miss USA committed suicide due to body shaming.
Oh, she was so pretty. She was so pretty.
Who body shamed her as skinny as she is?
You just did.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't body shaming. What I'm saying is, she's thin. Like, why would someone body shame her? She's not overweight. She's not.
But that comment.
Don Allen, weight doesn't have nothing to do with body shaming.
What is
you
body
could be
shaming?
any size to be body shamed.
Right.
Oh,
And that
you
comment
too
is body
skinny.
shaming.
No, I wasn't biting Juicy. That wasn't what I was doing.
No, I know it wasn't intent.
I wasn't.
I know that's not your intent. I'm saying that's how she could have been targeted or how she could have felt. That could have been her experience.
So the question is, why do we body shame each other? Why do we
I
body
don't know.
Well, I can speak for
I'm not gonna agree with that. I'm not gonna.
I can speak for myself, and I can say why.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
I can say why I used to do it to myself. Yeah, I'm gonna speak on that. I'm gonna say why I used to do it to myself. I did it to myself because, especially in coming up, and well, not coming up, but when I started getting more into the gay lifestyle and everything of that nature. Basically, what was said was, if you're big, you are the most disgusting thing out there. You don't care about yourself. You don't take care of yourself. You don't care about your health. You don't care about, and they don't understand, just because you're big doesn't mean that you don't care about your health, or that you don't care about yourself, or that you hate yourself, or you're not trying to take care of yourself. Some people everybody ain't gonna. Kamal says body shamers are usually people uncomfortable with themselves and don't have any conversation from themselves, so they attack. That's so true.
Nice.
Right. So I just started thinking, I started taking on the thought that something's wrong with me. And so I was just like, ew. Nah, I would get in the mirror and be like, ugh, you look so ill. Like, why can't you lose weight? Why can't you be thin? Why can't you be slim? Or why can't you be muscular? Why you have to look like that? Why can't you, that's what I was thinking to myself and about myself. Jeanette Brown said that is true. I was like, why can't I look this way? Why can't I look like the men that I see at the clubs? And why can't I look like the men I see on magazines? Why can't I look like the men that when you see gay scenes in movies or clubs or whatever, everybody's looking slim and trim and muscular and yeah, I used to do it to myself really, really bad until and because of the fact that I used to get those that would say that they're interested in me, but 9 times out of 10 they weren't. They just wanted something from me, and so they were actually interested in the slim, the muscular, the this and that. So I used to body shame myself all the time. Now, shoot, you can't keep when I'm in the house. You can't keep me to keep clothes on. I will not.
Let me tell you, because in my mind I was just sitting there like, that must be a Don Allen I never met, because the Don Allen I know, he always talking about, I know I'm handsome.
Right. That was Tony knew that Don Allen though. We didn't know him because I used to call Tony and cry. Well, I can't look like this. Well, I'm so fat. Oh my God, I hate my body and I look disgusting. And yeah, I used to be. Tony knew that guy. Tony has known that person. But no, just came over time. Me learning how to love myself, learning that because it's also called body dysmorphia, and body dysmorphia is a huge thing. Body dysmorphia, you could be look at different stars, look at different celebrities. They could be fine as all get out, but because something in their head tells them that they're ugly or they're not complete or they're not done, they have to go add on. I got to add breasts. I got to get bigger breasts. I got to get bigger butt. I got to get bigger hips. I got to get I got to get my bones taken out so I can have a smaller waist. Or I got to get something done with my face. I got to get a nose job. It's called body dysmorphia because, like I said, no matter how pretty you are, your mind tells you you're ugly. Your mind tells you you're fat. You could be rail thin. But your mind, for a while, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna be real honest since we're being honest about this subject. I'm glad you brought up this question of the day, Tony. For a while, yes, fat people can be anorexic or bulimic. For a while, I was. For a while, I would eat, stuff myself, and then go in and throw it right back up.
I want to piggyback on what you're saying, Don Allen, about body dysmorphia. Tammy Roman, everybody knows Tammy from the Basketball Wives and from Love and Hip Hop and from many other shows and from the Hip Hop Atlanta. But she was suffering from body dysmorphia, and she actually had her mouth and her jaws wired that she only drink fluids and liquids because she felt that she was overweight or obese and she was unhappy with the way she looked. So it is a serious thing, and it's so sad that this young hey Tyson.
I can't see anybody, Tony.
Because this young lady that was in front of us, Miss Chelsea, Miss USA, she's a very beautiful and attractive young lady, but yet she felt unattractive because of the pressure and everything that she was getting from the media, the social media, the USA pageantry system, the world at large, and she couldn't take the pressure. And so she chose to take her own life, and she did.
Wow, that's sad. But like I was saying, I guess you would call it anorexic. Eating and then, binging and then purging.
You was bulimic. You was definitely anorexic.
Okay, well, I don't know what that is. I don't know what the difference is.
Anorexic is very thin and skinny.
Okay, well, I was bulimic.
Yeah.
Binging and purging. Because I thought that was the way that I was going to lose weight. I thought that's how, if I just taste the food, that would be, and a lot of people don't even know this about me because I never really, Darnisha says, I don't think weight got anything to do with it. People shouldn't judge nobody by how they look. It's about the personality. And so I got into that. And then after a while, I had to stop that because when you keep doing that, teeth start falling out. Because of the acid from the food coming up from your stomach. So when a couple of my teeth started falling out in the back, so I was like, "Oh God," that was what stopped me from doing it. When my teeth started falling out.
Yeah, stomach acid. What do you got to say about this juicy cakes or lettuce?
Well, from experience, as far as like Donnell and I empathize with you, I had like the complete opposite. I come from a heavy family, and to be small as I am was like I was picked on, and I see body shaming as a conscientious, being self-conscious. But other people are also, they do it in the same sense because they have too an awareness of how, for morally or the greater good, like you were saying, it's considered if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not doing right. But when you are being obese in the eyes of doing right by your well-being, you're supposed to have like restrictions and that's like the moral value system. And so being brought up where everyone in my family, they just ate, and I couldn't because I was sick. So I had to eat in order to be healthy. I want to pig out, but I had to watch what I ate because it would make me sick. So it was a whole different thing for me. But I remember like walking around one time and I had like a tumor and my stomach was protruding, but I didn't have a big butt. And people would be like that, your stomach stick out bigger than your ass do. I get teased about that. But they thought I was fat. I wasn't fat. I had something wrong, So it was, I experienced the opposite. Now, when it comes to why we do it, it's like today we so feed on the negativity and the thrive, the energy that it gets. I don't even think people consciously are shaming to be insulting. Like Don Allen, how you made the comment, you were not trying to body shame. However, calling someone skinny is a form of body shaming. And so it's not intentional, but it still is what it is. And when a person who is conscious about themselves and knowing, like she or other models who stick their finger in their throat and throw up, and they have a mental illness because they feel that this is what they have to do in order to be pretty, those individuals, when they hear skinny, that triggers them to check if they're skinny enough. Their mind, it's like those words are signals that offset people who are hurt from being shamed for being skinny. So when you say it, it's just the same as someone when you're calling them fat. Like there was a comment that was listed, said my women are fat, for mothers are fat. But I was wondering, like, why did that get put there, or was it written wrong? But at the same time, these are highlights. We point out people's body type, body size, and not even knowing that it could be a problem and it could be shameful.
I think he meant to say Mother's Day on that. Mother's Day and Father's Day. He was talking about the gifts, not that his mother is fat.
Okay, good. Because I read it like, huh?
Jeanette Brown says, I was told I eat like a bird.
And I know that Jeanette Brown person that's in the comment section, and she does eat like a bird. I mean, if you would just take the average cell phone, take the cell phone, and that's her whole plate. That's
But
all.
in my dog defense, when she get the munchies, she'll nibble a little bit here and there. So she get her take it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
And eating so many times a day helps speed up your metabolism. That keeps your body constantly burning, and it regulates your body to where she's eating enough caloric intake, probably with that cell phone size amount that she need at that moment, because she gonna eat again and again and again and again.
Don't get me wrong. Now she fine as hell.
Well, that's her secret.
And she can cook.
And she my girlfriend.
Oh, you gotta fight down Allen.
I ain't gotta fight him. He
Yes,
look like
you
he
do.
asleep.
Yes, you do. You got to fight. That's my wife.
I'm not. Hey, look. Like I told you before, I'm not worried about that. We can pull home camera right now. She gonna tell you quick. Hop up. I don't know that woman. I bet you don't.
That's fine. Throw hands. It's all good. Even though my hands are hurting very bad right now. Throw hands. You can do that.
Fight me at your own risk. As long as you know I gave you that warning shot.
Okay.
Hey, look. Stop claiming my woman. You got your husband over there. Stay over there. I got this. You stay over there.
Well, speaking of having my husband,
My twin.
yes, Friday is our 5th anniversary, y'all. 5th wedding anniversary. Yeah, 5 years.
Congratulations on the anniversary.
Maybe we didn't think we were gonna make one. Shit, let alone 5. Lord have mercy. That was a struggle.
Yeah.
Marriage is not easy at all.
It definitely worked.
Yes.
So next on the agenda is Dear ATL.
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrownshow@gmail.com.
Well, tonight we really don't have a letter. No one wrote in a letter, unfortunately. So I guess that means nobody have any issues going on in their life that needs us to solve for them. And that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, we're the solvers. We're the problem solvers over here.
I think sometimes we be the shit starters. Just
Legacy.
Turtle.
What's up?
Okay.
What's up?
Interact.
I was gonna say, is he talking tonight? Is he deaf?
He trying not to get in trouble.
I have a question.
I'm not deaf. I'm just listening.
See, yesterday, this guy approached me, and he just went into full-fledged, talk about who he was, how he was, what he liked, and all this other stuff, And he told me how he was fully vaccinated, and he got all his boosters, and so forth. And I'm like, cool. So he said, tell me about you. And he said, it's so good to meet.
That was it, Juicy?
Non-vaccinated people, stupid people.
I think your microphone went out.
He called non-vaccinated people stupid people.
Oh.
So my thought was, if you approach someone or you meet someone who have a difference and what your views are, unknowingly, if they speak to you like that, how would you respond?
You don't respond back to ignorance.
Yeah, I wouldn't feed into it.
Now, like how Don Allen was saying that he wasn't, it wasn't intentful. I don't even think he was intending to be ignorant or anything. It was just him sharing his
But that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because anybody that blatantly comes out of their mouth, not knowing whether you're vaccinated or anyone else around him is vaccinated or not, to make that blatant statement that someone else is stupid because they have their own beliefs as well as he has his own, and ain't nobody infringing on calling him stupid because he got the shot. Some people feel like getting the shot is setting yourself up for failure down the road because there hasn't been any proof that COVID has saved lives at all. That's just a myth. Somebody telling you, oh, if you take this, you have just as many people dying who have received COVID shots, COVID boosts, and all of that as you have people who haven't got it. So nobody has proven, not at least to me, that the COVID shot has done a damn thing.
Okay. Yeah, they're all entitled to their own opinion. Like my mom always said, opinions are like assholes. We all have them.
I like that. Oh, it was in a song. TLC had it in their song too.
Mm-hmm. Well, guess what, guys? I recently went to, I was a pincushion. And what I mean by that is I went to have acupuncture. They slipped needles in me. And I have pictures from the acupuncture, but this young lady's business card, if anybody's interested in her services, she's very reasonably priced. She's located here in Palm Beach County, Martin County. The doctor, female, and she is awesome at what she does. Well, let me show you.
What did you go for?
I have a pain in my neck, and I couldn't look up, and pains in my lower back. But this is my second visit. Actually, I went 2 weeks ago. And this is my second visit. This visit, she actually stuck needles in my head, my arms, my feet, my neck, my back, my ear, my forehead, portions of my legs. She had me on one.
Did she explain why she's sticking you in those places?
She was explaining, but then she stopped because I fell asleep. It's so soothing and relaxing till I just fall asleep.
So tell us why.
The reason why I fall asleep?
No, why are you doing it? I mean, what if when she does in those areas, is that supposed to? What's it going to do to that?
What she said she's doing is she's attacking the muscle because she said sometimes, like for example, people are on all day. You're tricking your muscles into thinking that this is now the new posture. So when you're trying to do this again, you feel a little pain or acute pain because now you're trying to do the right thing when all day long you've been doing the wrong thing. So what she's doing is she's going in and shocking your muscles or triggering your muscles to come back to their original placement or to do what they're supposed to do. Because like I said, I couldn't do this before. The legacy is my witness. I couldn't do any of this, and now I can. And this is only my second visit. And I thought the pins sticking all in me was going to hurt me and whatever, but I didn't even feel it. And she wants you to fall asleep, and the reason she wants you to fall asleep is because the acupuncture works better in total relaxed muscles. So you're total relaxed when you sleep. So both visits, believe it or not, she put me to sleep with just the room, the atmosphere is a soothing vibe, soft music, It's real dark and tranquil. She has the lavender spray. Lavender, everybody knows, is a very soothing, relaxing fragrance. So when you smell lavender, you automatically go into a chill mode. She has the lavender spray, the candles, the incense, like I said, the soft music. And within 15 minutes, I'm asleep. So if she's telling me anything of what it,
He went out. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Lavender is also good for muscle tension and and it takes the stress away. Like if you've been in any type of accident or injury, if you have a bath and use lavender oil or diffuse it around you, it will take the tension out your muscle. It'll take extract the pain.
Sorry about that.
But
Yeah,
Tony,
I like
you know why your neck hurt? The way you be trying to get in our car. Ain't that's right, Legacy? You mess up your own neck and stuff with how you try to get in a car. We understand that you like 6'20".
Well, first of all, your car is one of the small clown cars on the surface.
Oh. Y'all see how he just got on my car?
Welcome, peace out.
I'm so sorry, though.
Listen. Hey, Legacy. So since he say my car is too small, what's wrong with Legacy car? Because you did the same damn thing.
Well, anyway,
and don't be coming for my 2022.
So that's one of the pictures with all the pins in my neck and in my scalp. She had them in, like I said, my lower back there.
How long did you have them in for?
Hour and 30 to hour and 40 minutes.
How many sessions do you have to have?
Right now we're just playing it by ear because we was gonna do weekly sessions, but now we've been doing every 2 weeks. And it seemed to be going in my favor.
Okay.
But I just thought that was so interesting, and a lot of black folks, we don't normally go to acupuncture and stuff like that. But I went and it was very enjoyable.
Well, a lot of black people get Medicaid and they don't accept Medicaid.
They accept cash.
You are your
and
greatest
a lot of black
asset.
folks don't have cash.
You are your greatest asset. You have to invest in you.
Invest in you, right?
Well, that's why they got other methods other than that they can use their Medicaid.
Well, they do, because you know what? All these cells are sold at acupuncture mat, and I have one, and I lay on it, and I do that. It doesn't give me the needles that go into my body, but they give the pressure point. And I do reflexology, and you can do that on yourself too. But it's also, you should invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset.
Just in case, we're not advertising for Dr. Pepper. They're not paying us.
Dr. Pepper. I'm talking about.
No, Legacy got the soda up in the picture can, the camera like they advertising for us.
Oh.
They ain't gave us damn quarter. Like I said, if any of you want to reach out to the young who did the acupuncture, like I said, her phone number is here. She'll come to you, or you come to her office. She's a traveling doctor. She travels from different locations, and she's really, really good.
Is that Ming Lu?
Excuse me?
Is her name Ming Lu?
No, that's not Ming Lee. That's her cousin.
Do they give happy endings?
And on that note, we have anybody watch the Janet Jackson documentary?
No.
But I saw Bobby Brown's for the first time the other day.
Well, I haven't seen the Janet Jackson documentary, but I hear that it's actually one of the best documentaries out there. And the difference between her documentary and other people's documentary is hers is written from her perspective, so you get the writer's true input, whereas other documentaries are written from other people's perspectives. So it's kind of dibbled and dabbled with. But from my understanding, for those who have watched it and have told me about it, because I too haven't watched it yet, and I do want to go back and see it. But it's very detailed, and she didn't leave out anything. She even talked about she dated drug boys. She seemed to have a thing for boys that was on drugs. But you know, she dated the barge guy who was on drugs. She dated Bobby Brown who was on drugs. Chico DeBarge, yeah.
She
Bobby
was
Brown.
married to him.
Yes, so she has a thing. She has a thing for guys that are on drugs, and that was spoken and brought up in her documentary. So that's one thing that was brought up. But like I said, personally, I didn't watch the documentary, but I hear that it is really, really good. She was in detail about her love for her father, Joe Jackson.
What I heard, and I think I like about it too, is that she was married for 10 years to this guy who he recorded everything that they did. So she had like live footage of 10 years of her life that we don't know anything about. Right. So it's nothing that they have to reenact. They have the actual recordings of it.
That's true. I heard that also. You're absolutely right.
So they recorded them doing
it?
Well, they recorded the engagement and their wedding.
True. So anyway, unfortunately we couldn't put more details on the Janet Jackson documentary because unfortunately none of us seem to have seen it, but I hear that it's really good, so you may want to go out and look at it. She said to change her picture. Okay. Also, Regina King and her son. Celebrity actress Regina King, her son, also took his life recently in the news, and I believe that was I think he was undergoing depression. Anyone want to add to the story?
What happened?
Does anybody else want to add to the story about Regina King?
No, it's just tragic. That is her one and only child.
That's true.
I couldn't imagine.
I didn't get to understand like what motive he had behind it, but the things that I read when it talked about how much he loved her and admired her and their relationship, it was just shocking to just see and hear, but then to wonder what darkness did you go to want to leave her as much love as he had for her. I feel for her. As a mother, I have sons, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I have 4 though, and she only had 1, and it's like it's hurtful to think and just to imagine. My love and heart goes out to her and to that young lady's family, Miss USA 2019 was it? But I don't remember her name. Chelsea.
Just sad. I don't know much about it. But I know Regina, growing up is pretty much like growing up with her. We watched her from, I think she came on Different Strokes first one time, and then she went to 227. And then after that, she had a stint to where she wasn't really doing much. And then Ice Cube brought her back. John Singleton brought her back in Boys in the Hood. And like right after that, she really started, taking off into the movie industry because she played in Stella Got a Groove Back, and after that, that's when it started really kicking off for her. She's a great actor. She played in This Christmas, and sometimes having too much, maybe being on the road so much and away from him, could have sent him into a down spiral of not getting enough motherly attention. Because just because you have, the finances to give to the child doesn't necessarily mean that that child is happy and getting everything that he or she deserves from the parent. So he could have been fighting depression based off of lack of getting mother's attention.
Don't forget about the Boondocks. A lot of people don't know that she was the two boys on the Boondocks.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she played them. She was their voice.
Right.
She actually used to take him on the road with her.
Everywhere.
Yeah, so whenever she was on the road, he was there in her trailer, in her van, her mobile home, wherever she was. That she called the road home. He was right there.
I feel like I'm talking to the youth right now. Like, if there's something that I could have done, there's something that I missed. Could I have done more? As a parent, it's probably how you feeling. Unless you left some type of letter, but nobody said anything about the letter. So, did I run legacy off? He gone. Oh.
I just think it's a lot going on in the world to where it's a lot of aspects that could wear on a person. With everything that we got going on, just period. You lose enough people and trust. With how many people they know, you never know.
And sometimes, I mean, a lot of people don't really want to, acknowledge it. But sometimes we want something so bad that we end up sacrificing. Because, I mean, if you got away from Jennifer Hudson, she wanted stardom so bad that, people saying she sold her soul, and the price was the life of her family. And Kanye West wanted it so bad, and he got it, but the price he paid was his mother.
Allegedly. So, Tony, where your side? You about to get sued.
I mean, this ain't nothing that ain't been. They talked about it on the Illuminati and every different thing. So I mean, it's out here where people are saying that.
Let me tell you, a lot of people were saying about Cardi B, but she sued Tasha K. So you better put that aside.
But hold on, but that's not what happened. This is, you can go and pull up documents right now dealing with when they talk about the Illuminati, how it's already recorded that people have said that that's how those people made it. I would just be reiterating what someone has already said.
Yeah, we're not breaking the news. We're just sharing it.
No, that's what Keisha K did. She wasn't the first one to say it. She just was the one that the machine decided to go after.
That's true. But it's hard, but like I say, there's no proof behind it, but it is out there what people are saying. I'm not saying that about Regina, but we don't know. We don't know. And, people make sacrifices and deals with the devil every day.
So we gonna rebuke that against you, Legacy, so we can put that protection up against you. A lot of
Now, you gotta get to a certain level to get that.
A lot of depression going on these days too. Around this time of year have to do with the lack of sunshine that people are getting in the northern and the western area. It's been a lot of gloomy, and when you have low vitamin D, that lowers and makes you more depressed as well. And the sunshine, like it's been noted out in the West Coast that they have higher rates at this time of year of suicide because of the time of year.
Wow.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Let me tell you, you have to be in a real bad frame of mind to say I'm finna jump 36 feet up, like literally stores up in the air. Her penthouse was on the 36th floor. No,
So Regina King's son jumped off.
no, not her
No,
son. The
Chelsea.
Miss America.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. Let me see.
There
Honey,
was a not to
36
take it from
stories. You don't
not
die. You literally combust. Like your body go boom. Your eyes are not still in the socket. Your brain is dismembered and like out. You
It's like a
splatter.
bug. Like when a bug hit the
Honey,
windshield and when you driving on the
I
front of the
seen it
car.
from
That's exactly
20
what it's
feet.
like.
I
That's
seen
flat.
20 feet up close in person. So
there
imagine
was a
36
kid
feet.
there was another
Fuck out
kid
of
who
here.
committed suicide last month who jumped from a high building, and his note said he wanted to experience flying.
Interesting. I think it's something in the water, in the food,
I
not
think
just the sun. I think it's a whole bunch of things.
I ain't eating Jeanette
it's
cooking no more.
it's a lot of
Don't
Well,
do
it's a
my
lot
baby
of
like
people
that.
walking. It's a lot of people
there's
walking around with mental health issues,
and
especially
there's a
our
lot of
people,
kids.
because we don't go to the doctor, we don't go to therapy, we go to church. And you
There's
think
a
about the people that you know who feel one way 1 minute and then 2 seconds later they feel a different way. And we say, oh, they just changed their mind. No, they probably got a touch of bipolarism going on. Like this a lot of people walking around with mental health issues and they're not taking care of themselves. And then they get fed up and then they do stuff like this.
those young kids too that are like in fast life, going to school, going to work, doing things like that. They're underneath so much pressure of doing the most and doing. They're taking those those ADHD drugs. That side effect is suicide.
But not only that, committing suicide became like a trend at
A
one point.
trend, right?
They
That's
was
what I'm
making
saying.
songs about it. And
Mm-hmm.
convincing people. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Push me to the edge of what? Don't push me to the edge of nothing.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, my
something
daughter was saying.
foolishness, but I said I wasn't going to say it 2020, 2022. So y'all know that's something foolishness, and y'all know the people.
Hey Brittany, thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Hey, little sister.
Yes, that is true.
That's my little sister.
Hey, Brady child.
How you doing?
That's my niece and LeBar mama. You can't tell with that little pig nose. Hi, girl. That's my little sister. She up in these streets, YouTube streets. I see you, girl.
Okay.
I'm telling you. All my friends.
Brittany says, hi y'all. Done Allen, turn your volume down.
Yeah, when he came in. Yep, you gotta mute out. Don't do that to me. That's your regular equipment.
Hey, Donella always got to make an interest, ain't it?
Okay.
Let me DTP the
Hey,
30
look,
right
his
quick.
thing mess up and he do stuff to people.
I think he just rolled his eyes at me. I was just playing.
Girl, he been had rolled his eyes when we said that.
Oh,
it be
God.
his equipment, honey. Legacy do it too. What was the problem?
On a brighter note, the Brett and Jessica Depart announces that they're having their first child together. This is the Brett and her long lover decided to have a child together.
But who's carrying the baby?
Well, the Brett made the comment that she don't want to be pregnant, walking around and wobbling. So I'm assuming Jessica's going to be carrying the baby.
My dog Jessica just lost all that weight. Why she finna do that?
But I think that Brad, if she carried the baby, that'd be so beautiful.
I don't know. Brad always been fine.
I'm so happy for them. Wow. Their first child together. How many children did Jessica have?
2. And she a grandma of a cute little chocolate gumdrop.
Really?
Go best friend.
So how does that work? Do they go get sperm donor or do
Yes.
they agree on
Let me
the
tell
friend?
you. Normally, you get the sperm from California, which that's the bank that most of the gays go to. If you ain't got no homeboy or friend that's really the nut in that cup, and they send you a catalog, and you go through the catalog. Yes, I did look before to get it done, and then you go through this catalog and you pick your baby daddy on the book. Sperm number 3978.
So is that what Donnell and Tori gonna do?
No. We're gonna have to get a surrogate, right?
No, but whose sperm y'all using? He's implying.
Both of ours.
They're gonna mix it so that when they insert it in her, they don't know which one is going to actually attack the egg. So they won't know.
Oh Lord. Why don't you just get 2 babies?
Wouldn't it be something y'all? Wouldn't it be something y'all?
One each y'all sperm.
And y'all get twins.
You can make them paternal. They could be fraternal to where your sperm and his sperm can make each egg, one egg each.
No comment. Hey, look.
They can do it in vitro. And
one baby at a time. Tyson taught me all I needed to know. Listen. One baby at a time. 2 babies?
I'm a twin.
Oh. Listen here, baby daddy. One stay at my house and one gonna be all the way over there with you.
C7. Do you ever want to have any more kids?
The devil is a liar.
I'm having all her kids for her.
I think that you will be, and I love my bestie, that's her business, but I feel like I personally will be a fool to start over. I got one on the edge coming out right now. What I look like? Having to feed a child, bathe the child, change the child pamper. I can't say go eat, go take a bath. I gotta stop everything because the world revolves around you. Them days is over.
Legacy.
It'll have to.
You'll do it.
Yeah.
It'll have to be like an accidental crater.
What if you was having it for? What if you was having it for? What if you was having it for a handsome couple?
What if I was having it for a handsome couple?
Mm-hmm.
That handsome couple ain't got no money in the world to make me talk about another baby.
Oh, okay.
Usually when they become surrogates, you're carrying their insurance, so the child and the mother is covered under your insurance. First of all, so that covers all their doctor's appointments and whatever prenatal, whatever they need.
Right.
Plus you're also giving them a salary.
We're gonna do that one day.
So the question is, can you cover the surgical BBW? What is the Brazilian butt lift and tummy tuck and all of that after I pick her away from carrying this baby?
Okay, cause boy, when I tell you next year, this bitch right here gonna be so snatched.
Cause this you can't give me that snap back when I'm done popping out y'all churn a child. It's gonna be a problem.
Denisha say she thinking about doing it.
Is Legacy with us tonight?
I don't know. I think Legacy got something going on over there that's more interesting.
You're not commenting. We've been on for an hour. You ain't saying but 3 words.
It's hard to comment when everybody's talking at one time.
You know what? It never stopped your turtleneck having behind. You always trying to start some shit when you getting into some stuff.
I'm trying to do
get in some
new
stuff.
That a fan said we have to stop talking over everybody. So I'm trying to implement that on my end.
You know what? We ain't dealing with your shit tonight. Hey, you see Legacy with the fuckery Jeanette. I know.
That is what I am doing. So what?
That sounds like some straight foolishness, Legacy.
Touch Lord. Touch.
Can you hear me?
Because first we was in the house, now we in the car. We ain't got nothing to do with all this, you being preoccupied and all of that. Now we on mute. Mm-hmm. Don't be blaming the team. You see the foolishness, Jeanette. We'll talk about it later. We will talk about this foolishness.
I'm not on mute. I had to go make a change to do something. So I'm like I say, I'm just trying to implement something new that was asked by a fan. So y'all don't, this is what I'm doing. I know y'all used to the loud, boisterous. I'm not gonna be him anymore.
Your coochie count gonna fall off.
He's fun. What are you talking about? Loud boisterous.
Denisha say, "Where are you going, Legacy?"
Who is the fan?
On my way to Belgrade.
Remember, we had. I don't know. You wasn't here. We had a mystery letter that they decided to tell everybody what they was doing wrong. Let me tell you. Do you know I wasn't nowhere in the equation? Which, fair. I might want to say something to you because either that mean I don't be on point enough, but not good. Stick together.
I don't know why you keep it being in denial. He talked about everybody. He talked about the people not having.
He didn't mention me at all.
If he mentioned Avatar, because you have your Avatar on too, so they included you.
Listen here, I been stopped that.
Yes.
Listen,
that's not true. You just had it a few minutes
let me
ago.
tell you, they caught me in the bike
You
office.
just had it a few minutes ago.
Listen,
nigga.
No, if I gotta deal with Tyson, I gotta deal with Tyson. Y'all already know.
You was in the mix.
I retire. Tyson wins every round. But no, they called me in the bike office, girl, and it was him and Legacy. So they gave me up, y'all. Let me tell you the abuse I go through. This chatting with friends.
Okay.
So they had to jack me up. They told me I couldn't be talking racial slurs. What else they got on me for? Not being nice. Yep. So it was refreshing that letter didn't come after me.
Yeah, that's fact.
And look, you don't come right in on you. So when they ambushed me, you wasn't even there to back me up.
Excuse me, I normally come right in. What happened was today, I went to sleep at 6:30, and I woke up
not
like
today.
15 minutes. Oh,
I'm talking about the day they ambushed me. Since AJ got a job, you haven't been able to come in the bike room like you'll normally do. So they ambushed me.
You know, you never really catch up on sleep, and I think I had like 2 hours of sleep on Monday, and I ain't caught up since then. I've been tired since Sunday night.
Legacy, here's one for you.
Tom Brady,
yeah, I saw that.
Shoot, he had a good run.
He's to me, you know, I've had an opportunity in life to watch Joe Montana, John Elway, a little bit of Dan Marino. I've seen a lot of great quarterbacks, but to be the type of champion Tom Brady is, I don't think we'll ever get a chance to see that again. I think he's been to 10 Super Bowls, and he's won 7 out of the 10. He has the most passing yardage. He has the most touchdowns. He has the most completion ratings. I mean, he's a phenomenal. And I think most people are not going to really understand or really appreciate what Tom Brady brought to the game, because once he's gone and then there's nothing like him out there to dominate the game at the level he has, that's when people are going to really want to look back and understand how great Tom Brady was. For me, watching him retire is kind of, I used to not hate him as a quarterback, but when he played in New England and they kept going back to back, every time he turned around, it's the damn New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. I was tired of seeing that. But to see him go somewhere else and win another Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which neither one of them are my team, it just solidified how great of a quarterback he was. And it wasn't the system that was around him that made him who he was, because everybody was saying, oh, well, he only that good because he's in a Belichick, which is the coach system. The very first year leaving from up under Belichick, he went and won a Super Bowl. And then this year, he took his team, I think they was like 11-5 or 12-4. And then they made it to the second round of the playoffs and lost by, a field goal. Kudos to Tom Brady for being the GOAT of NFL football. And he's going to be missed by me.
You think he carried all of the team? You think he was the reason they made it to the Super Bowl every time?
I think that being a great leader all the time, doing the right thing all the time, not being in the media for controversy, not being a distraction for your team, and being the role model builds character and character and so what's the word? It builds morale in the office, and it builds morale in the organization, to where when you're around something great, you want to touch it. You want to be a part of that, and you want to know, how can this person right here be so great? What is it that he's doing that elevates him above me, and I'm considered great? So yes, I do believe the way he carried himself and the way what he brought to the team is what makes the team better. Every team, from the NFL perspective, people have to understand the quarterback is the captain of the whole team. If you have Jameis Winston was a black quarterback that was at Tampa Bay before Tom Brady got there. He had so much turmoil and stuff going on around him that it made the players on his team act the way he did. And soon as he leaves and get traded off to the Saints, Tom Brady come in, and the very first year that Tom Brady is there, they go to the Super Bowl and win it. And he was 43. So to get a man at that age playing at such an elite level, he changed the whole dynamic of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers organization. So now the Tampa Bay organization, even with him gone, has a legacy to build off of with Tom Brady being there. So I mean, not to equate him to Jesus by no means, but he is the Jesus of football. He is the blueprint. That's what you want to be as a quarterback.
Okay. Tom Brady. When he retired, I think he was 44.
Yeah, he'll be 45 in August. And mind you, you have to understand Tom Brady is a multi-millionaire by far. But do you understand that by Tom Brady playing with the New England Patriots, do you know every year he would take pay cuts so that players who would normally get cut off the team could stay with the New England Patriots and have money to pay them to stay? Tom Brady is probably one of the most underpaid quarterbacks even right now in the NFL, because he's not about money so much. He's about building the legacy of winning. And he done that by him not being greedy. He was able to put people in places that he needed help in to make his team better by taking a lesser pay cut to be able to get those people to win. So that's the type of atmosphere, or those are the type of leaders that I want to be around. You know, what Tom Brady did, 14, 15, maybe 15 years? And you talking about to not be the number one paid person on your team and you are the man, that shows a lot of humility and selflessness, because all he want to do is make everybody great.
So do you think that that not winning this year had something to do with him stepping down so somebody else can come, like you say, and carry on? You think that's where the pressure was? Do you think it was
Juicy,
pressure from Tampa?
No.
Not him.
No, Tampa wanted him to stay because they was finna give, because he was at the end of his contract now. And he had a 2-year contract and he fulfilled his contract. But his wife is a supermodel. And she said that she has, for the past years, put her career on the back burner to make sure that his children were raised right, and that there's no need for him to keep playing quarterback in the NFL while he has no substantial injuries and things like that. She wants to go off and do her career, and he needs to be home now, enjoying the latter part of his children's lives, going into teenage years and things like that. So his final decision came about, satisfying his wife. And nothing's wrong with that, because she don't want a broken and decrepit old man at the house where she gotta, you know what I'm saying, you still able to walk, run, jog, participate in your children's life at a healthy state. Why risk going back? Why risk going back this year and get your neck broke? Now you're a quadriplegic. Why risk going back now, blow your knee out? Now you got to walk around with a cane and all this. She has a valid point. He has nothing else to prove with 7 Super Bowl rings on his hands.
How many times did he get sacked?
Listen, one thing I can say from New England all the way to Tampa, Tom Brady is a brilliant guy. He helps build his offensive line. He get hit sometime, but the way that the system is now in the NFL, you really don't get a clean hit on a quarterback. But it's nothing for somebody to be on the ground and roll into your leg the wrong way and break and tear your ACL and your MCL. So, he walks out free, he walks out paid, he walks out a winner, regardless if he won a Super Bowl this year or not. 7 rings say I've always been a winner. But you know what the crazy thing is? In the draft, Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round, number 199 out of the people that drafted in his class. He was not even considered to be a good pick when he got drafted. And now he's become the greatest quarterback to ever walk the earth now.
He said, "I show y'all."
See, that statement that says, it's never where you start, it's where you finish. Tom Brady exemplifies what that means.
Wow. That is awesome. I knew I had to get a little story up there to make you talk, because I was like, this ain't like Legacy. We can't hit his mouth
at all.
Find a story that he could talk on.
Okay, give him something to run that mouth.
I could have talked on all of them, like the fat shaming thing. I just decided not to talk on that because I didn't want to cause controversy.
You didn't want to fat shame nobody?
No, it ain't. It's just, I just truthfully, I just feel like there are sick people in the world, and I feel like, those are things, those are decisions that people have to deal with. I think society as a whole has become pussy, have become weak, and have become too sensitive to life. Too sensitive. And Tony, you know that for a fact I got 2 Fluffskins that are my nephews. And I love them dearly. But guess what? They are 9 years of age, and one of them is 146 pounds. Show the picture, Tony. No, show the pictures of the Fluffskins.
I don't have that picture.
They 9. Don't do them like that.
I did remember you. Hold on. These mines, and it's and Uncle got them. That's why. See, when this is the issue. This is the issue at hand. We have to understand that yes, some people are genetically big boned, as black folks say. So we have to understand when we see our kids and they are starting to be, because when the doctor tells you your child at 9 is almost 160 pounds, and they twins, and the other one is 150 pounds, and they're that heavy at 9, somebody have to get in there and get out of the kitchen. Somebody has to say to them, listen, let's go exercise. Let's do something, because it's not gonna hurt nobody else except for the parent that loses that child's life for causing heart issues. It's not gonna cause anybody else no problem when that child goes to school every day and get picked at because other kids are insensitive to the fact that they don't realize that their child is just big boned and that they can't help themselves at this moment. So in order for you to remove that type of tension from these kids, you help that child exercise. You help that child understand that instead of you eating a grown man plate at 9, you need to eat a child's plate at 9. So me as their uncle, I have to help them with their intake. And guess what? With me doing it with them, they don't have a problem exercising. That's not fat shaming. That's preventing them from having someone to do that. So it's my job to make them understand and help them understand that their health is way more than them eating so much. And that's what I do. Tony, you know I stay on them. I don't disrespect my nephews because I love them. But we exercise and we try to control their eating and how they go about doing things, because their body allows them to absorb more fatty foods and causes them to be more at risk for health issues at the age of 13 compared to the average 12-year-old or 13-year-old that's not their size.
True.
Right.
But go ahead. But what has happened is everybody's in these lanes. Everybody is pussy. Everybody got a lane to holler, oh, don't do that. Oh, don't say that. Oh, well, he looked at me wrong. Hold on. I let y'all have it. I let y'all have it, Juicy. I let y'all have it. I was quiet. I was quiet.
You was quiet, but ain't nobody call you no pussy.
And I let
when you did that about me, and when I
let y'all rant, I let y'all rant, and I let y'all rant, and I was quiet.
So I'm gonna say,
and everybody said negative talk.
I agree with what you said.
So I am talking, and
absolutely right.
You know, I am saying, I understand that. I understand that. But sometimes you have to put some fire under people's ass in order for the change to take place.
And as a psychologist,
stop fucking babying these people.
9-year-olds,
stop babying these people. No. That may not be babying to you. That may not be babying to you the way you nurture, but it's babying to me. And right now, got nothing but soldiers. I got 5 boys that's soldiers. 5 soldiers.
I got 4.
And I got one female. All right, I got 5 soldiers that's they gladiators.
Mine are 5.
And I got 1 female.
We gorillas.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, you have a way that you have a way of you doing things, and everybody else got a way of doing things. That has nothing to do with nobody's wrong or right. Society is pussy, and y'all need to stop coddling these goddamn kids and these weak ass adults and tell them the fucking truth. That you soft as fuck. Cause when you walk out here
to go to the angry corner.
Breathe, legacy.
Sound like we need to go to the angry corner. I'm just saying.
This is why I didn't want to talk about it, because we have society as a whole is soft. What are our kids gonna do when they leave from up under the coddling? Tiama, I can't see Tyson coming from up under you being soft. His mama ain't soft.
Oh, let me tell you, this jit here again. My niece Labara, she a thug. Listen, there's nothing soft about her. She gonna make this boy Ford tough. He just go with the punches. She's so rough. But no, a lot of things we literally, because back in the days we used to joke on each other, crack on each other. And honey, let's say you roasted me good today. I bet you tomorrow I come back stronger than ever.
I got to.
Now, it's called bullying. So, I don't know. That's the way they...
But that's
all I know.
Listen, ask yourself, listen to this. Tiama, you and Savage, and y'all a little younger than me, Tony and Juicy. But y'all came in the era of joking. How many times going up across and just trying to remember was suicide rampant amongst black people, kids killing themselves in school? And we had it tough. The only time you see those numbers go up is when society started saying, oh, don't talk to people like that. That's bullying. No, that's joking, bitch. Bullying is me punching you in your goddamn eye.
You know what? But I lost about 5 friends.
He needs 12 timeouts. By suicide?
By suicide, yeah. And
you did say you lived in the white area. You did.
No, I lived in Lake Worth. I grew up on 14th Court. I didn't live in no white neighborhood. But I didn't grow up on Color Town. But some of them who did die, they did. Yeah. I live in the white neighborhood now. My mother does as an adult. She moving on up.
Let me tell you one thing. I cannot recall one person from elementary to high school that someone committed suicide. That wasn't even something that was really spoke of in the black community like that. And then when you did hear about it, it was the whole hippie people that was coked up on drugs and stuff. The closest you got to someone committing suicide was someone ODing on crack. And I'm an 82 baby. So
that's what I'm saying.
That 5.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When we talk about it, we talk about this has been an issue. People try to, it's always been an issue. No, it hasn't been an issue. People weren't killing themselves. Maybe I guess the whole goddamn United States ain't getting no goddamn sun across the goddamn globe because these motherfuckers is retarded around here.
And the thing
Yeah.
about what I was saying,
Because
you know, all the joking and all that, we did all that, but we did that in our home. We
yes,
didn't do it. We didn't have the internet, so we didn't put each other out on for the world to see. That's all I was saying was when you said show the picture of Fluffkins. I was saying don't do that. That was it. Don't show the picture.
no, I
I
know,
ain't say
Juicy.
nothing about
Juicy,
any of all that you said, because all that you said, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm a nutritionist, but as a psychologist and knowing child psychology, that's not healthy for a 9-year-old. That's all I was saying, and that ain't
To
about
be honest,
society. That's
no,
about
what's
my
not
view,
what's not healthy
and that
is
ain't about being
what's not
soft.
healthy. What's not healthy is for people to constantly put plates in front of them and tell them to just eat. That's what's
Okay,
not
yes,
healthy.
that is
What's
not
not
healthy. As a
what's
nutritionist, I said
but
I
what's not
agree.
but what
But
else is not what else is not healthy?
what's not healthy about putting that up there and dealing with the stomach? The stomach is where disease and everything grows and where the food needs to process. That's also where the hormones of emotion goes. And so if you sit there and put shame inside of them and guilt and have them have the will to do it, and it's already in an unhealthy environment, you're going to create stomach issues that could be cancer causing. You don't necessarily want to do that. You want to create a good environment. So encourage it in the right way. Change the
I'm
plate.
gonna try to
I'm all about changing the plate.
maybe you
That's
misheard.
my
Maybe you
design.
misheard.
I did
But
not mishear you.
let me
But maybe
reiterate
you
again to you because you
misunderstood what
must have
I was saying.
misheard.
I said I
You
agreed
must have
with you.
misheard.
I
So
said
I'll
I
try it again
agreed
today.
with you.
Okay,
I
but
said
I
I
understand you
agreed. I
agree.
didn't misheard. I
You
said what
can
I was
agree one
only
more time so
saying
I can
don't
reiterate.
do was show the picture. That was the part I was
Okay,
saying. Don't show the
okay.
picture. That's the thing I was saying.
If I had the picture right now because I don't have a problem with it, that's not to me. Guess what? That's me giving them some what they call some recognition because I am proud of them. But what we are talking about is the matter of fact, they want to come on the show right now, but I can't. They want to say that the slogan before they go to bed. But the truth is, we have to stop making shit easy and soft for our kids. And guess what? It's okay to have somebody that says no, and it's okay to have somebody that pushes. And I push. And I push the envelope because guess what? It's a society out here that's saying that you don't supposed to push the envelope. And they on national television and they are syndicated and they got control of radios and they got control of televisions that supersede what me and you are saying. So therefore, what I do is when I'm in the house or I'm with my nephews, they get the true uncut from their uncle. Cause I love them more than anybody besides their mama.
Yeah. And that's what I said. I do that. I said you're supposed to do that in the house. That's what. Now, when you said show and the slogan and they for it, then by all means do so. But when you said in the beginning you for body shaming and put the picture up, that's why I said no. Wait, don't do that. That's why I said you misunderstood me. So calling soft, that wasn't being soft. I don't see it as soft. I was just caring about it.
But that's the thing, Juicy. You see, this is what I'm saying. Again, hold on. Who going Legacy, please don't justify trying to put up pictures of kids that does exactly what the subject is doing. That's not body shaming. That's your opinion,
actually a
Kamal.
form of
I don't have
cyberbullying is what it is.
Oh,
It's cyberbullying.
now we on
In the
cyberbullying.
school system, no, because you was talking about bullies and saying everybody this soft unless you get punched in the face, that's bullying. That's no. Because in 2022, what's taking these kids out is the cyberbullying. It ain't even all physical, it's the cyber. I found out this week our school got like 9 or 10 Instagram pages. JFK shoes, JFK feet,
Y'all school?
the school name, and it's got pictures of people, and some people don't know they're even on there. It starts with a post on Instagram, and then somebody ragging on somebody else, and not a whole school ragging on one person. So I'm with Kamal on this one, and juicy
I,
because
listen,
it's a form of sight. Yeah, them
but
your
but and
nephews.
y'all
But
ain't
they're
and
children.
you
They're
and
children.
Kamal and
And
Juicy,
if you let me finish because I ain't said nothing all night. They're children.
but get on here then.
So I'm doing it. Shut up. They're children. So if you address them in private, that's one thing, but it becomes a shaming when you do it publicly. Everybody ain't got to know your move and
But
what you're doing if you're trying to sincerely help somebody. Shaming them ain't gonna make it any better.
but who said shaming? Who said they do it in public?
When you put a picture up, you're doing it in public.
They're not here to see that. They're not on here to see that.
It doesn't matter if they're there to see it. You still doing it.
Listen,
You
then
don't
you
know
can't
who know
shame
them and who
anybody if
watching
they
this
don't
show.
know that. I know that right now.
Hold on, I
they're
have to
not
come out and go
watching it.
back in. My phone's doing something stupid.
Hurry up, mama.
Kudos for encouraging and making that change, because my aunt, she died. She was about 500 pounds, and
Lord,
nobody ever was willing to push the plate away or to do different. You know, it was always, and when we would talk, she would say, this all she knew. She ain't know nothing, no other way. You know, she would try, but even her salads were like, wow. And that's when I said, so
Her
say that
salads was
again.
a vegetable garden.
A whole meal. I mean, she had everything on her salad: vegetable, egg, meat, cheese, crouton. But I grew up eating like that. And then I love eating, but I can't do it. Couldn't do it. And so
Not
it was,
me. I said, not me. I can't wait to get this weight off. Honey. I'm a white woman right now because, honey, this pigment is leaving like the wind. But my comeback gonna be so serious.
On a lighter note.
Okay, because I'm real light. I'm like light bright, man. Okay. Oh, look at her.
Rihanna is having a baby.
Rihanna and who? Who is that?
Ain't that her husband or
A$AP Rocky.
Are they married?
No. Not that I know
So
of.
Rihanna
You know,
got a
they
baby
can get
with
married
A$AP
and you'll
Rocky?
never know.
I did not know that.
But like last week, weren't they saying she was pregnant and then she said she wasn't? Now she coming talking about she is.
No, she never confirmed or denied.
She was in. Oh, she didn't deny it. People were just.
She didn't deny it. It just, you know, somebody close to you want to get that 20 minutes of fame, get that little check. Oh, she pregnant, baby.
Because they posted a picture of her in that black bomber coat jacket, saying
yeah,
she was
you couldn't see nothing. But it was an inside person that leaked it before she wanted to. Girl, have a little boy.
A knucklehead.
Not another her?
No, she can have another her. Shit, for all I know, my other me gonna be like me. I weigh 288 and I'm trying to lose weight.
You better don't need to if you want Lexi. Cause don't deal with no big girl.
You could do like
you can have a big butt. That's about it.
And increase your eating. Eat a whole bunch of small meals, a lot, and drink grapefruit juice, and you'll lose weight.
Repeat that.
Like eat something every hour. Eat an apple, eat an orange, eat a banana, eat some crackers, eat some bread.
Well, I should be 2 pounds.
Huh? No, eat a sandwich. Eat
like literally.
I don't.
I should be like 2.
Why?
I eat like every hour on the hour.
What do you eat?
apples, oranges, grapes, strawberries.
How many?
See now I don't know, one apple, a handful of grapes. Like I won't just eat for some reason. With Tyson, I would eat. And now I just like I want to pick a little bit, come back later. Pick a little bit, come back later.
Add grapefruit juice to it.
Okay, I go buy some. Oh, that'll have to be tomorrow.
And drop a little apple cider vinegar in there too.
But be careful with that because that and the grapefruit juice, that's a lot of acid.
Well, rotate then.
Okay. I'm gonna send my body over to you for the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, but do you have a stomach? He don't want no stomach. You can't have no stomach, Darnisha. You can't have no stomach.
Savage.
Yeah, cause see, I got a stomach, and he called me a roly-poly and told me I couldn't be his girlfriend. So,
oh my God, you was telling a lie.
Since he was body shaming me, I had to stab him. I had to stick a knife to his throat for him to say, "Yeah, girl."
Ain't no telling what he say about me behind closed doors. Not like I really care. I sit on your little ass. I don't care.
No, nobody said that. When I was around him, he told me I was beautiful. I didn't need to lose no weight. This is what Legacy told me. He just wouldn't be my boyfriend, so I had to stab him, put a knife to his neck to stab him. He told me I couldn't be his girlfriend, and then I say yes I can because my name is Tayama. So, Bill, you get 2 in 1. Bill, Tay and Ama.
Legacy don't remember. Legacy don't know or remember any of that.
Legacy don't have a fiance.
Excuse me. Can we have Jeanette Brown come to the stage? Do you remember anything that I just recalled? And then can you go get my best friend to type in on his phone? And Eugene was there too. Eugene was there. I got witnesses.
Eugene was comatose.
Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams. Do you want to come again with that story? Mr. Williams? Do you want to come again with that story?
When somebody has you with a knife to your throat, you comply with all utter truth. You comply. You give them what they want. Live to fight another day.
And Tony, then I asked him, I say, you are my boyfriend, right? More than 3 times, right?
Yes, he is.
And no, but at first he was telling me no, remember?
Correct.
So I politely, so quiet, so swift, went in that kitchen, pulled up to him while he was eating his wings, and
so that means
said, yes, he's my boyfriend.
All you've proven is that you are violent, and that I am passive, and that I gave in to someone who was threatening my life.
I never said. I totally agree. And your point?
Hey, remember this? I think he needs another knife.
I'm a Leo. It fits what they said I was.
I hear you.
I had my knife in his neck and my stomach on his bite. So either way it goes.
He let you put your stomach on his bite? What?
He have no choice.
Y'all crazy.
I know my best friend rolling around.
You're crazy.
But we have fun, y'all. We always have fun when we link up.
Hey guys, in 10 days,
yes.
February 10th.
My birthday.
My birthday. February 10th. Y'all can send those gifts into the Cash App.
Oh, listen,
So nobody just
Legacy.
can't get you no card?
No, that is a national holiday.
Just cash in it.
Hey, but y'all check this out. I already gave him his birthday gift. Your best friend, I'm killing it.
Yes, you did. Thank you, Tiana.
Well, mine is 14.
That ain't it, y'all.
Child,
my
mine was
mommy
19
too.
and I ain't get a grain of rice, child. A grain of rice.
I don't want no rice.
I'm just using that as an
Y'all,
example.
let me help y'all. Do y'all know this bougie lady don't be nowhere when we say we doing something? Do y'all notice that?
It's only one time that I missed. Thank you.
2.
What was the second time?
Golden Corral. And
no, I wasn't with y'all when y'all went to go to Corral.
Oh.
Ness only missed one time. That was at the
What do you think
repass.
about it?
Listen, I want to have. Listen, while I have.
Well, it don't matter because y'all didn't do nothing for my birthday. I ain't get a grain of rice, like I said.
I said happy birthday. I wasn't here.
You're one person.
I was in Texas, but I called and I stopped everything.
I'm not talking about you. You're one person. There's 3 other people on this podcast. So I don't want to hear nothing about nobody's birthday or holiday. Nothing.
And, hey, look, and when I came back, I went coloring with you.
Again, it's 3 other people on this podcast.
Hey, told y'all, check this out. Got lit, got super lit. Because I was eating edibles and totaled my car.
Okay.
That's not what you put too much air in the tire. That's what happened. You're so silly. Do not blame it on these alleged edibles you're talking about.
Yeah, we had so much fun.
I would like to do. I think I told you about it, Tiama. I would like to do a live video at Buffalo Wild Wings for the locals, me, Legacy, T Savage, and myself, Tiama, and we're gonna do who eat the most of their hottest wings.
I ain't know black people like their wings because every time I went there, their wings was like Arizona dry, straight from the desert.
I think their wings wet and they're pretty good.
Well, all I know is February the 10th, you will be at Buffalo Wild Wings with your lips burning off your body.
Food. I don't eat spicy food, so I'll be watching.
Exactly. That's what I told him. I say I will just to play along with the game. I will eat 2 wings. I got a 2-wing minimum.
That was random.
In June.
Legacy, that's for you.
Yeah, it is for you, Legacy.
Okay, so what you do is you inbox me on Facebook your address, and I send you some candy toys to your address.
You got my address. Send me a package.
Honey, candy coated nights, I got you. Girl, we could go to the warehouse together.
This show, cause oh my gosh, I was just talking about this like a couple of weeks ago. You know, I used to do the passion parties.
I know. First time I ever had a male stripper pick me up. I always went to go see girls. Some whole other stuff over here.
Because that's what the other girls like. They like men strippers and pick them up and stuff. I don't like men strippers, but I was going with what the crowd wanted for the outcome. So
y'all, I tell y'all backstage what happened with that. I don't think he ever gonna pick up another red bone again.
You're so stupid.
Because mama wasn't ready. You don't let me down.
I was just so tickled and entertained.
Wow.
Because he picked up most women that night.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't ready, and I believe y'all. She still to this day tell me she didn't. I believe she targeted me.
I did not.
She was like, "I'm gonna get this whole dyke over here, okay?"
Absolutely not.
And I was like,
That's her story, and she's sticking to it.
No, it's the truth. Cause I tell you, I'd be like, "Girl, I see him over there straight to you." No, I ain't do that.
I was tripping.
That she roll her eyes. Okay, like Tony said, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Cause obviously y'all ain't believing me.
Legacy.
Yes.
You gonna close us out?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Tonight, I just want to thank everybody for participating on the Blueprint, the ATL show. I want to start off tonight. Let's start off with Mrs. Cakes. Let the individuals out here in the ATL world know how they can get in contact with you, even though you've been gone for about a month.
Ooh, the shade.
I haven't been gone for about a month. I've been recuperating. There's a difference. I've been here, just not available. However, my Facebook has been still active, as well as my phone and my Instagram. And you can reach me at Nicole Purse, 785-422-6949, or at Miss Beautiful, even on TikTok at Miss Juicy Cakes. And it did have at one point where the Facebook is enliven your way to wellness as well.
Well, we're blessed to be able to have that message once amongst the living again. Thank you, Kate. I don't know if my sister Savage is coming back home, but go ahead, Tony, and get them T Savage information so they can know how to get in touch with the Savage one.
Sure, T Savage. You can reach out to her at Instagram on T Savage 1000, or you can reach her on Facebook at Anya Drayton Burrows, or on TikTok, and she's killing it on TikTok at T_Savage100, or you can reach her on email at burrsanya@gmail.com, or her phone number is 786-525-4691. And she says, do not call her for foolishness.
Sorry, y'all. My neighbor keep calling me, and like, you don't understand. I'm in the show. You can't be calling me when I'm doing my show, man. You don't get it.
Sounds stalkerish.
We gonna discuss
We can
this
talk
later.
about that backstage. I might need security.
I saw this video of this lady running to their neighbor house to tell them their house is on fire. Maybe you trying to tell your house on fire.
Okay.
No, because I when I was asleep, my daughter woke me up, mom, somebody knocking on the door. That's how I woke up. Don't knock on my door. This ain't no family property. Don't knock on my door. You want me, you text me and call me. If you can't get me, then you wait till you can reach me.
Okay. Legacy.
He left.
Did Legacy? Did he lose signals?
I don't know.
Moving right along, we're gonna go ahead with our sister from another mother, Miss Tiama Sweet. Let them know how they can find you.
Okay, you can reach me at Tayama Sweetness Copeland on Facebook, Tayama01 Facebook, Just in Time Accessories at Gmail, justintimeaccessory.com. Don't call me. I don't even answer that phone.
Anisha, you was asking what's her information. That's her information on the screen, so screenshot it on your phone.
Oh yeah, screenshot me.
Screenshot.
And if you contact me on any of those, I send you my real number. That's my real number. I got 3 phones. I just don't answer that one.
That's for business only. Okay. And let's see, Legacy, I think we've lost him. But anyway, if you want to reach out to Legacy the Great, his Facebook name is Audreen Williams.
Hey, don't do my stuff. I know how to do my own. I'm back.
I will get him
technical
backstage. Don't
difficulty.
worry, Tony. I got you.
If y'all want to reach the legacy one.
Hold on. So since you're back, I'll go ahead and proceed.
Somebody got you. He crying.
Mind your business.
Yes. Also, could you? I'd like to bring out. I don't know if they've done the boss lady, the one that thinks she runs everybody on this show. Miss Tiama Sweetness. Please let the world.
Legacy.
So,
Legacy.
I am the mama. I'm everybody mama.
We only on me and you now.
Okay,
well, let's bring out. Let's bring. I'm sorry, Tiama. Let's bring out the gentleman that makes this possible for everybody to be on this podcast. That give us this platform to be able to do what it is we do. I'm grateful. I'm pretty sure everybody else on this platform is grateful to be able to participate as well. We all call him the pain in our ass and the pain in our side. My brother, Mr. Anthony Brown, come to the stage.
So what's up? I'm Anthony Brown. You can reach me on all social medias. You can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as YouTube. I'm a YouTuber, an influencer, a mentor, and I often say, you got to grind until you shine. So reach out to me. My phone number is below. My email is below.
All right, Mr. Brown, Mr. Blueprint himself. Now, coming to the stage is the legacy, the great one. Let's put it up there for these folks can understand how to get at your boy. You can reach me as Legacy the Great. Reach me out at Facebook up under Audrine Williams. You can also contact me on YouTube up under Antonio Williams. And my email address is aunyawms121@gmail.com. And my number for all professional reasons is area code 229-630-7615. Also, we'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Dunn Island Lowe for definitely coming on earlier today. He had a long day of work and he had to leave early. We want to thank Ms. Juicy Cake. And before we leave, I like to say that I stand corrected because I am a big person. Therefore, I would like to say that Juicy, Kamal, and Savage, T Savage, was right that I should not have said put the picture up because in a way that is kind of shaming. But I stand corrected. Therefore, I'm human. I make mistakes and I won't make that again. And on that note, always try to get out there, exercise, be energetic, watch what you eat, try to eat healthy if you can, and participate in any activities, especially for adults, any activity that can break a sweat. So and on Legacy, that note,
Legacy, and for you, Legacy, watch what you ski.
That's the sweat that we talked about that you need to do. Skeet it out, ATL.
Good night, everybody.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T Savage, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever cast, just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes with 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Even dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking open hills and things. The schools over feeling foggy. I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against Team Muscle. When you ready to lose? The game, the street, the zone is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.